That's computer. All right, so all things energy tonight. I'm going to give you one of my favorite blends, a great diffuser recipe, and then some recommendations for supplements that you can use going forward so that you can kick some of those unhealthy vices that we rely on for energy, whether it's like coffee or soda or energy drinks, whatever it might be. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to open something up here on Zoom, and I'm hoping that I am able to share this with our Hippie Lawyer Mom community, hoping it shows up everywhere. But this is the Natural Energy Protocol, and this is what we're going to be talking about tonight. So I thought it would be helpful if you were able to take a screenshot of this, if you're joining us on Zoom or on Facebook Live, because this is what we're going to be talking about tonight. So a really nice, super easy protocol, and we'll go ahead and start with our daily roller. So this is making a roller ball, which is super easy. If you've never done it, you can buy empty roller balls in your back office from doTERRA. You can buy them on Amazon or Oil Life, and they look just like this, and they're really easy to make. And one of the things I love about making them in the roller balls is you can throw it in your purse and take it with you wherever you go. You don't have to worry about taking all of the different individual oils. So super easy to make, and they will last you. My roller balls usually last me like at least 3 to 4 months. So we're going to talk about making a roller ball. Really easy, and I'm going to give you the recipe here for energy. And like I mentioned, you can purchase these and you can make them. You can give them as gifts, share them with family members, and then of course throw it in your bag so that you have it with you during those times of needing more energy, and you just reach into your bag and you can grab it. So you're going to combine 10 drops each of the lemon, the rosemary, basil, wild orange, and frankincense. So super easy, 10 drops of each one of those different essential oils, and you're going to pour them here into the roller ball, and then you're going to top it off with fractionated coconut oil. So if you don't have fractionated coconut oil at home, you can use any type of carrier oil. It can be jojoba oil or avocado oil or olive oil. We say fractionated coconut oil in lieu of regular coconut oil because fractionated means that it will not solidify. And right now we're going into the weather coming down. It's a lot cooler, so that's when coconut oil will solidify. So we want to make sure if you are using coconut oil, you're using fractionated, because it's not going to be very helpful if you can't roll your roller ball onto you. So once you make this, 10 drops of each of those different essential oils, you're going to massage the roller ball into your kidneys and your adrenals and your neck 2 to 3 times a day. And this is my absolute favorite go-to blend for energy. And let me tell you why. I was not aware of our adrenals and how the health of our adrenals affects our overall feeling and our overall health. So our adrenals affect our emotions. Our adrenals affect our hormones. Our adrenals affect our thyroid. And if our adrenals aren't operating properly, we're going to have symptoms or side effects, which happens to be low energy, which happens to be thyroid dysfunction, which happens to be hormone imbalance, weight gain. Like there's so much that goes into it. So I love this blend because basil, rosemary, and frankincense are the top 3 essential oils for supporting healthy adrenal function. So oftentimes people will come to me and they're like, oh, Brooke, I need something for thyroid, or I need something for hormones, or even I need something for energy. And yes, we have so many amazing products for that, so many great essential oils for that. However, that's not always addressing the root cause of our low energy or hormone imbalance or stress or anxiety or thyroid. It often goes another layer and another layer. So the great thing about essential oils is we can use specific ones to target where our body needs support at the root level. And then one of the benefits of that is more energy production. So I absolutely swear by this blend. I've used it for a few years now. So make it for yourself. Make it for those who you know who need help with energy or thyroid or hormones, things like that. And just let them know. I literally just roll it down my backside on each side 2 to 3 times a day, for sure, morning and night, always. And then my neck, and I love to breathe it in. So I'll put a little bit in my hands if I'm struggling, like 2 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, where we kind of transition from like either like regular life to being a mom, or you're working and you've had lunch and you're 2/3 of the way through your day and you're like, I really wish I could have a nap now. This blend is really going to help you. And then we have a diffuser recipe that's also great here. And you'll notice it has some of the same essential oils plus a couple new ones. And you can diffuse this whether you're at home or in your workplace or even driving. If you have a car diffuser like I do, you can, one of my favorite things to do, I don't know if I have, or I do have something here. So when my essential oils run out, I like to make diffuser blends in an empty bottle. So let's say you have an empty citrus, or empty rosemary, or an empty peppermint or wild orange. You can make this blend all together, put all the oils in one bottle, and then you just use that bottle, label it like energy blend. And then you're like 2 to 3 drops from the bottle, and it already has all the oils mixed. So it's super convenient. You guys hear me talk, you know I'm super lazy when it comes to things. So anything that I can do that makes it easier for me to use these natural solutions every day in my natural routine, I'm like game for. So it's one of my favorites. So I would say do equal amounts. So if you're not going to make a blend and you're just going to keep citrus, rosemary, peppermint, wild orange separate, then just do 2 drops of each into your diffuser, 1 to 2 depending on the space in your room. In my office here, it's pretty small, so I would probably do a drop of each because these are some really potent essential oils. So citrus bliss is great for boosting our mood. Rosemary is really good for natural energy support. The same thing with peppermint. Peppermint helps with alertness, with focus, with renewed energy. And wild orange and peppermint together are some of my absolute favorites. So you have a diffuser recipe, and if you're going to take me up on my suggestion and make an energy blend in an empty peppermint bottle, I would say just do equal amounts of all 4. So depending on what your bottle is, like the 5 mLs are around 80 drops. So that'd be 20 drops of each in a bottle. And then you would multiply that by 3 times if you're going to do it in a 15 ml. And then label it energy so you remember what it is later. And then you can use that super quick, super easy without having to think about it or have to go back and watch this video to figure out what that protocol was. So we have the daily roller, and we want to use that daily because prevention is key when we want to help our bodies on a holistic level. We don't want to be reactive once we're all tired and we're like, now what do we do? It's more of being preventative. So rollerball 2 to 3 times a day as needed, diffuse as needed. And then talking about preventatively, you guys know how much I stand behind lifelong vitality supplements. So if you are not taking them, start there because they will boost your energy naturally using foods and nutrients, which is what your body is craving, what your body needs. And then a couple other suggestions is to take Mito 2 Max. So if you're not familiar with Mito 2 Max, it's a supplement that doTERRA has created that boosts energy naturally. So you would use this in lieu of a latte or a Coke or Diet Coke or whatever your vice is, you would take Mito 2 Max. And it's also, speaking of adrenals, it's amazing for anyone who struggles with adrenal issues and cortisol issues, whether it's too much, not enough. Mito 2 Max is great for helping balance and support your adrenals so that your other systems are working properly, whether it be your hormones or your thyroid, your immune system, things like that. Stress, anxiety, that's all tied into our adrenals. So Mito 2 Max is not just great for energy, which is a symptom of your adrenals working properly or not working properly. It'll help you with thyroid and hormones and weight loss, all of those things. So here, the protocol is take Lifelong Vitality preventatively every single day, breakfast and lunch. Take one Mito 2 Max and one Zendocrine with breakfast and then one with lunch. And if you're not familiar with Zendocrine, it's a soft gel, which means it's in a veggie capsule and it has a blend of essential oils in there. And that blend of essential oils is created to help your endocrine system, which also plays into how you feel, how your hormones, whether or not your hormones are balanced, things like that. So you've got Lifelong Vitality every day, Zendocrine and Mito 2 Max, one of each, breakfast and lunch, to help you preventatively so you are sleeping better, you're waking up easier, and you're making it through the day without feeling tired or lethargic or groggy or things like that. And then, of course, lifestyle tip, reduce your amount of sugar intake. How timely is this? It's like the day before Halloween, right? All things sugar. We're going into the holidays, we're going into Thanksgiving and Christmas and all of the other holidays where we're so tempted to eat all of the sugar. So make sure that you're getting your exercise in at least 15 to 20 minutes, 3 to 5 times a week. You can use Motivate essential oil, which is a emotions blend. If you're feeling like it's dark out, I don't want to get up, which was me yesterday morning, you can put your Motivate on and it'll help you get up, get out of bed, and get that exercise in. Deep Blue Rub is really great to soothe sore muscles. And I want to add something in here when we're talking about reducing sugar intake, since we are going into the holidays. And what happens with sugar is it kind of tricks us. We start eating it a little bit more than we're used to, whether it's in breads or candy or baked goods, whatever it might be. Then our brain tricks us and it's like, you need it, you need it, you need it. And we get tired and we feel like we need that sugar to give us energy, but we actually don't. It hurts us more than it helps us. So one of my favorite products to use when you're trying to curb that sugar craving that we fall into is Slim and Sassy. Slim and Sassy is great. Comes in an essential oil blend, comes in a gum, and it also comes in a capsule. But you could just put it in your water, if you have like a hydro flask or your glass, and drink it, and it will help regulate your metabolism. It'll help curb sugar cravings, and it'll also help boost energy. So it's not on this protocol, but it's one of my absolute favorites. So this is my natural energy protocol. I hope it was helpful. If you guys have any questions, I'm here both on Zoom or Facebook. And I'm going to stop this really quick.